So, ladies and gentlemen, dear fellow speakers, some time ago we set out on a journey, and today we have reached one of the major milestones, the launch of the Principles for Sustainable Insurance. It is exciting to be here at the Rio Plus 20/IIS conference in Rio and participate in this transformational process towards sustainable development, especially in view of the historic importance of this moment for the insurance industry. Today, with the Principles for Sustainable Insurance, we have made a landmark contribution towards building a sustainable global economy and towards advancing sustainable investment and sustainable development. With the implementation of the Principles for Sustainable Insurance, we are in the vanguard of sustainability, navigating global financial markets, confronting the challenges of changing demographics, quantifying the risks of climate change, paving the way for new technologies and alternative energy sources, and enhancing social inclusion. This journey was well prepared throughout a long and comprehensive process. My fellow speakers have reflected on the first crucial incubating moments, as well as research and global investigations in the insurance industry that have been realized. Without these careful and comprehensive preparations and the analysis phase, the principles would not exist. What is the role of Munich Re and what milestones were reached in 2011? By end of 2010, Munich Re took over the chair of the Principles for Sustainable Insurance Working Group. Together with our peers in the insurance and reinsurance industry, we accompanied the multi-stakeholder consultation process of the Principles. To obtain global input on the draft principles, the consultation meetings spanned all regional insurance markets: Africa, Asia, Europe, Latin America and the Caribbean, the Middle East and North Africa, North America and Oceania. Munich Re also contributed to the suite of consultations and hosted the European consultation event. In addition, we are proud that our regional top executives actively contributed to all the respective regional events. Several hundred senior representatives from the insurance industry, governments and regulators, intergovernmental and non-governmental organizations, business and industry associations, academia, and the scientific community gave inspiring input to the draft principles. In a last feedback loop, member companies of the Geneva Association provided feedback, which in turn was discussed in a workshop in April this year and consolidated in the final document of the principles as you see them. Why was Munich Re engaged in this process? Munich Re's business environment is in flux, presenting ever new opportunities and risks. One of the objectives we have set ourselves is to actively participate in public debates about risks, drawing on our risk knowledge. Therefore, we actively collaborate with a wide variety of interest groups and non-governmental organizations and a range of experts, including economists, politicians, public administrators, and scientists. Since 2006, Munich Re has been part of the Principles for Sustainable Insurance Working Group of the United Nations Environmental Programme Finance Initiative. And in the very same year, Munich Re was the first German company and the first insurance company ever to sign the United Nations Principles for Responsible Investment. we also played a key role in the establishment of the principles for responsible investment. While the principles for responsible investment relates to the asset side of our balance sheet, with the principles of sustainable insurance, we are now addressing the liability side, our core business. Munich Re has a long tradition of developing sustainable products and engaging in public debate. It is only logical that Munich Re should embark and actively shape the initiative of the principles for sustainable insurance. What will be the next steps after what you have witnessed today? Together with 27 founding signatories and 7 supporting institutions, we will now help to structure the next steps. As chair of the transitional board, which prepares the ground for the first General Assembly of the signatory base, we will carry the initiative of the principles for sustainable insurance beyond the launch. The principles for sustainable insurance are a global framework that enables a coherent insurance industry approach to proactively and systematically managing environmental, social, and governance risks and opportunities in the insurance business. The principles provide guidance and can be used by insurers and reinsurers as an implementation plan. They address all aspects of insurance along the entire value chain of insurance and require the active inclusion of all relevant stakeholder groups. The principles are aspirational and voluntary. They build on the foundation the insurance industry has laid in supporting a sustainable society. After these first powerful steps, we need to continue our journey with the same degree of power. I want to thank all those who participated in the first steps, in particular the members of the working group and Butch Bakani, the principals coordinator of UNEP FI, as well as UNEP FI itself, as the incubator and umbrella for the principles. I wish all of us signatories continued motivation for the implementation of the principles and perseverance for this new, inspiring phase of our journey. Thank you very much.